Good afternoon, Rob Parker from Peach Software, and today I want to follow on from the last video, which was back orders versus depleting customer orders, and show you how the new function, which is convert back orders back into packing slips, works for you. So let's move forward with that. So to get to the new feature, just click on the task menu that we've put down there, and from the transaction menu, you click generate pack slips from back orders. So let's open that up. So what this screen actually does is it shows you the deliverability of all the back orders that you have in your system. So you may have received several shipments in this morning, or you've received a large container, and now based on your new stock level and the availability of stock, it's going to show you what you can now deliver of all those back orders that you've got in the system. So just remember also, if you do print packing slips from the back orders, you've converted them from the back order to the packing slip, then you go to Invoice. Anything short supplied on the invoice will go back into the back order stage. So it's a nice cycle that you can keep using to deplete your stock or the stock that you've got available for delivery. So when you open the screen up, the first view shows you by customer. So and then as you go down through those customers, it will show you what back orders you've got for those customers. So that'll be consolidated. So they're all the back orders that exist for customer 7. They may be on several different packing slips or customer order numbers, but you can see them all and you can make some judgment. So this is handy if you've got some high value clients that you want to prioritise their shipments. So you can tick them off and then you can dispatch the goods for those customers, or you can convert them to packing slips, and then you can redisplay the system so that it'll take those packing slips into account and show you what you can now deliver based on the new availability. In this view, you can't actually decide to dispatch one packing slip or one customer order number for a customer. What you have to do then, if you want to do that, either go by packing slip view or by order number view. So that way you can decide on each particular packing slip and then select whether you want to dispatch those particular packing slips based on what you can supply. Regardless of which view you're in, however, you can certainly use these filters here to drop down and see which customers, filter any view by customer or by part number. Those customer and part number filters are only pertinent to the products that are actually on back order, so that's very handy. You can also select by preferred supply. You may have received one large shipment in today and you only want to dispatch back orders, or you only want to convert them to packing slips based on that supplier's delivery. Another very handy option here is you can select which branch the back orders originate from. So I can do back orders for my New South Wales branch. I could easily do back orders from my Victoria branch as well if I wish. Now another very handy thing is I can use the stock from multiple warehouses. So I might have a warehouse that's received a shipment in Queensland, but I want to satisfy some of my New South Wales customers. So I can switch which warehouse the stock's coming from and choose another one, and then it'll display the deliverability based on that warehouse location, although it's still using the back orders from New South Wales. So what I have here is I've filtered by packing slip. I've selected a particular customer and the packing slip number, and I can see the deliverability of that packing slip. So I can see here green means I can fully supply that part, red means I can't supply that part at all, and orange means I can partially supply that. If I switch to my Victoria warehouse, however, I can supply it all, so I may want to make the decision based on that as well. Let's go back to New South Wales and then I'll explain to you these other filters. So basically what's going to happen here is when you open it up, the default is to show you all the back orders in the system. So if we go to 100%, it means it's only going to show you orders which we can fully supply. So there you see there's only 12 packing slips that can be printed based on the 100% supply rule. If I go to partial supply, this is a good place where I can make some decisions, and I can decide I can only supply that partially because they want two and I've only got one in stock, but I can either decide to release that into a packing slip or to hold back because I may know that some more of those are coming in tomorrow. So that's the 100% and all back orders, and then you can see the full view there. So there you have it. That's the generate pack slip from backorder. So basically you take a back order, you convert it to a packing slip, then that comes off the available quantity, so you can do that customer by customer and then refresh, and that'll give you the next lot. So you can prioritise it by customer, you can prioritise it or filter by part number, and then you can just keep dispatching, keep going around in that cycle until you've dispatched the maximum amount of stock based on your current available stock. So before I finish, I just want to show you one thing, and that is that if you're looking by customer code and you've selected a customer, you may have what looks like a duplicate line. So you've got the same part number, but what you can see here, it's on two separate purchase orders or two separate packing slips. So we haven't consolidated those because you may want to deliver one or the other. So if we do consolidate them, you can't go to the packing slip view, for example, and dispatch them separately. So there you have it. That's a great feature, and I'm sure a lot of people are going to start using that. And if you want to switch from your normal depleting customer order type business to a full back order system, give us a call and we can help you through that. So thanks for watching. And if you want to review the notes on back orders versus depleting customer orders, then you can click on the icon that's just appearing here, and it'll show you how that works. Thanks for watching.